Hey, it's Diane Hockman. Hello, I'm down here at Happy Land and I have been procrastinating since Monday to make this video, but it's time to make it, so I'm gonna make it now. Recently, I asked folks to give me some topics to make some videos about. I want to get back into creating a lot of content. I've created reams of it over the years, but I haven't done a lot lately, and in a minute I'll explain a little bit more why. Um, and one of the people put, what would you do? And this question is always asked. Ask any marketer. Question they get asked most often is, what would you do if you had to start all over? And that question hit me really hard because for the last year and a half, I've largely not been working. I revealed it a little bit, I talked about it a little bit, due to my marriage breaking up. And it was very, 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 excuse me if I get emotional in front of you guys, but I got to move forward, so I'm just going to be. It was very hard for me because family, was my focus. But you know what? I looked at it and I've done a lot of work on myself. Hi, everybody. I'm going to get this out, so if I don't chat, and also this is going to be put in some places for people, so if I don't chat too much, please excuse me, I'll chat later on in the comments. It was a very hard time for me because my roles as mom changed because my kids grew up. Edwin, don't be sorry for my pain, because here's what's beautiful. Here's what's beautiful. Change happens for a reason, and you know what? Things weren't right all along for a while. So believe it or not, after all this time, I'm really happy that that this happened. I wish the very best to my former partner. And the divorce is actually happening about a month from now. So when somebody said, what would you do if you had to start over? I sat and I said, well, I do need to start over. I've been very blessed because I worked hard for many years and built up significant residual income. And I'm just going to be transparent. I went to a Kyle Cease event this weekend. If you guys don't know who he is, look him up. So that's as transparent as it gets there. And I was there for 4 days. And I ran into my old friend Lisa Ruth, who I haven't seen in a couple of years due to circumstances, and it was wonderful to reconnect with her. And Lisa, if you see this, I love you, and I had a great weekend with you. And I over the weekend I decided that I just needed to come clean, and I needed to make this video, and I needed to tell you all that I'm starting over. No, I still have certain things left from the past, but when you don't work for a long time, that goes down, okay? That changes. And again, I'm still real lucky because, residual income and different things are such a blessing, but you can't neglect them. They used to tell us that you could, work for a few years and walk away and have walk-away residual income and sip cocktails on the beach. And maybe that's true for some people that are at the right place at the right time, but it's not true in affiliate marketing because there is as wonderful as my retention has been and still is, and thank you for all of you guys that have been with me and stuck with me through this. I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. There's been some of you that really reached out and checked on me, and I appreciate you. So I'm going away for a week. And I'm getting myself in gear, and I'm coming home. And you might have noticed already, I've started doing some of the things I used to do. When I started out, when I was fresh and new, and the irony is, you know what happened? When I started really doing teaching attraction marketing, when I joined My Lead System Pro, and when I went back to network marketing and stuff, what happened was I was working on a bliss project for 6 years with my mentor and teacher, who I love dearly. And due to some circumstances and changes in his health, he wasn't able to continue. And it was the same thing. The income that I had, which was great, kind of went down, and I had to make a decision, and I had to go out and start doing stuff. And that's when I joined. Hello, Chris. That's when I joined. Chris, you were in my heart this week. I shouldn't say this now because this video is going to other people, but I got to get a hold of you. I got to tell you something. So what happened was at 3 o'clock in the morning, I filled out the application and joined My Lead System Pro and went out and really started all the things I had been learning all the years. And when I started, both when I was working with Joe at the Million Mind March and when I started at the Million Mind March, at MLSP, I was doing little groups, inexpensive groups. I had my hands on the people. I was in doing one-on-ones. I was in working with people and not trying to make a gazillion dollars and not trying to be a guru and not trying to do any of that stuff. I just wanted to love and help people and show them what I had figured out. And after all the time and learning a lot about myself and getting help from several people who will be revealed. I just mentioned Kyle Cease. I've listened to a lot of his audios and videos, and the reason why I like him is because he's like me. We speak from the heart, we speak from the cuff. A lot of good stuff there. I have a secret weapon, which I will reveal to you guys later, who's helped me tremendously, showed up in my life. I have friends, again, who will also be revealed soon, that have been helping me in the background with some tech stuff and different things. And it's now time to go back to the people. It's now time to stop trying to hold up a facade, because that was the hardest part. And I'm just being as transparent and as real as you can be. When your heart's broken and when you're in pain, trying to be Diane Hockman was too hard. So I just stopped trying to be her. I just started hiding. And then I'd come out, I'd get a surge of energy, and I'd come out and I'd do some content, or I'd write the list. But it just became too hard. And so I realized that why don't I just stop trying to be that lady and just start trying to be Diane, who again is starting over in a new life on my own, doing the things that I always said I was going to do, traveling and all this cool stuff. So as of today, I officially announced that I personally am starting over, and I'd like to know if there's anybody out there that would like to start over too. That would like to join me in starting over from a fresh new place. When there's a lot of money and there's a lot of stuff going on, it's really easy to lose perspective. And I think most people behind closed doors, people talk about this, but most people won't say it out in public, but I will. It's really easy to lose perspective when there's so much money flying. When there's, this suite is courtesy of a casino, because I spend a lot of money here, and it's time to stop doing all of that. It's easy to lose perspective. It's easy to forget where you came from. I'd like to think I never did. I'd like to think that, but I'm sure that there were times where maybe I wasn't as loving and caring as I could have been because there was so much coming at me. And it's really easy to get caught up. And then everything changes in a day. So I am thankful. I am blessed. I have a set of skills that I acquired over the course of almost 20 years that has carried me seen me through, and I know it will see me through the rest of my life. And as scared as I got for a few minutes, I actually let you guys know I took a position with a company. It didn't work out for an assortment of reasons. I'm still supporting folks and different things there, but I need to go back to doing what I know how to do with the people I know how to help. And so today I start over. And in the next week or so, while I'm away, I will put out an announcement of something special I'm doing, because I'm going to work with everybody who wants to work with me. I'm just going to show them what I'm doing. Start over. Start completely over from scratch. Now, it's not fair. I agree. I still have my name and I still have certain things, and I still certainly have that income from before, etc. But I'm going to start like it's day one, like it's the day in 2011 that I had to start over then, and like it's the day in 2005 that I started over, and the day in 1999 that I started over. Those are the benchmarks. Wait, 99 to 2005, that's 6 years. 11 to 7 years. Look, see how they're cycles. Now I think about it, they're cycles. They are cycles. So if I just accept the closing of one cycle and the opening of another cycle, it's really good. So That's what's going on. Starting over, guys, can be any day you decide. Starting over is when you say, I'm ready. Starting over. And I'm no different than somebody who's just starting out, because I have the same, I've had the same issues concerning being on camera, issues concerning my appearance, issues concerning being able to speak truthfully, because for years I talked about being a stay-at-home mom and being this, and everything that I talked about changed. So feeling fraudulent, which I'm not, because this is my life. But people, my concern went away from first of all, my concern was in my ego, not in my heart, right? Your head and your ego versus your heart. My heart wants to help the whole world learn what I learned. My ego said, they can't see me, I'm fat. They can't see me, I didn't do my hair. They can't see me. And every once in a while you'd see me, my message in my heart would surge up and I'd make a video. I don't know if any of you guys saw the ones, figuratively naked videos and stuff. That was literally right while this was going on. I was in the depths during a very long, dark winter. But my heart would surge up, my heart would come up, and my heart would say, go serve, go do what you can. And then my ego would kick in and go, you can't let them see that. You can't let them see you cry. Well, I did it. And now it's seen. And anybody who had an inkling, now you know. Anybody who wants to gossip, now you can. Anybody that wants to move forward, I'd like to do it with you. So with that being said, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go have myself a beautiful lunch. I'm going to head home after I took a huge bath this morning. And you know what's funny? I'll show you guys. Let's see if we can see it. That over there is the door to go out. And I'm going to walk around. I'll show you. I'm on my iPad. See, I was walking out. I got my daughter some presents and stuff. I don't want her to see that. And this is the big suite, right? It's very nice. I have meetings here and stuff like that. And I still will for a little while. We'll see how long they let me come. Thank you, Chris. And Amparo, I love you, and you're one of the people I was just talking about, which I was going to reveal during the thing that I'm doing that you don't even know about yet, that I want you to be a part of. I was literally at that door. I had my backpack on, and I had all this luggage and stuff, and my heart said, turn around and make the video. I'm sorry, I'm not looking, the camera's over here, and it's weird. It said, turn around, girl, and make the video. It's Friday, you got home Monday night. You've been trying to do this all week. And I was just about to say to you guys, I don't know if it's going to still be there. I might delete it, but I'm not going to delete it. And maybe you want to share it, and maybe you want to let people know that we are all human, and we all have transition, and we all have pain. And we all have deaths, whether of a loved one, whether of a pet, or whether of a relationship. We all have these things. This is life. This is life. And we've been taught for dozens of years, I've been taught for dozens of years, that this is the land of rainbows and unicorns and home business, and everybody's happy and everybody's perfect. And when we don't live up to that standard, like I couldn't for a while, then we think we're not enough. And we think that we can't go out and share. And we think that we can't make a video. Or we think that we can't write something. And we certainly think that we can't sign up a person and assist them. And that's what happened to me. You know, I've always been the top earner and this and that, but I got to a point where I couldn't sign a damn person up because I felt like a fraud. And again, luckily I had enough incredible people in the group and in the team that I'm still up there. But the reality is, I just haven't done what I should have been doing. And yet I was doing exactly what I needed to be doing. I just had the blessing of having income. I just had the blessing that there was money coming. So I didn't have to worry about it. Most people don't. Most people don't. And most people don't know how to start. And I'm going to be a walking demonstration, as my mentor would say, a walking reward for 10,000 people, and show you how to start in authenticity, in service. And I'm going to not worry about if I'm the top earner anymore, because I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap about being number one. I don't give a crap about winning the launches and the this, this, and that I used to. That I used to, I had to do it. I had to be Diane Hockman. I don't care. What I want is to live the rest of my life in my bliss, doing what I love with people that I love. And what I want is to give the gift that I received to others in a fair and reasonable way so that they can utilize it. And then I want to watch them fly. I've had so many people come through my camp that have gone on and done magnificent things. And there's so many, you know what, my gift and my curse, because it always is, whatever your gift is your curse, and whatever your curse is your gift. I don't know if you realize that. Whatever you think is your bad thing is literally your gift. My gift and my curse is I see the light in people. I see how incredible they are. And that is a gift because I can see it in them. The curse is that I see it in them. And it hurts me physically when I can't help somebody see it in themselves. But I can't stop trying. So I'm going to wipe my eyes. See? And I said to myself, don't put on lower mascara today. And I did. So I got to go wipe my eyes. I'm going to go do my thing. And for those of you that saw this, I love you. For those of you that see this later, because I probably will distribute it, keep an eye. If you're not subscribed, DianeHockman.com. I'm going to do a starting over. I did, by the way, once before I did a class called The Beginning, and it was amazing. It was amazing. And if any of you guys were in the beginning, I could go find the people. The testimonials and the stories out of that were incredible. I'm basically doing the same thing, except this time, instead of telling you, I'm actually going to do it because I have to. Okay, so this is a big difference. If you ever wanted to learn how to really do this stuff, okay, now would be a good time to align with me, because I actually have to. I don't want to do it. I'm not thinking about doing it. I'm not going through the motions. I actually have to do it. I need to go back to work. I have to. I have to go back to work. I have expenses and houses and kids, college and all this other stuff. I have to. So with that being said, if you ever want to learn from somebody that's actually in the field doing the thing, not pontificating about what they used to do, which is what I've been doing for a year and a half, and I'm not embarrassed to say it. So that's it. Bye. How do I stop this on here? I think it's that. Bye.